Hey guys, welcome to my channel. This is Casual Gamer A, and today we've got Final Fantasy XIV. So, a little bit of a quick background information. I'm a legacy player for Final Fantasy XIV. Stopped in 2014. Now I want to get back into it, but I can't remember half of the story of it. I've heard there's New Game Plus. So what better way to recap all the story with you guys by starting it all over again in New Game Plus. Let's jump straight into it.
Here. Here. Feel.
Alright, so in New Game Plus it didn't show the beginning movie, so what I did was just quickly made a new character to show the beginning cutscene, and then we'll quickly go through the first main quest, because the New Game Plus starts off with the second quest. So right now we've woken up from a dream and we're on a boat to Eorzea. Ugh, might as well be in blooming seasickness. Just sleeping around like a demented chocobo today. I reckon I might head out on deck, get myself a breath of fresh air. Eorzea's still a far way off, in case you were wondering. Seeing as you're awake and all, how's about you keep me company till we get there? Them young'uns don't care much for conversation, see? Any road, Brennan's the name, and peddling's me trade. So, I was a level 50 Dragoon, and I could remember that I was up to ultimate weapon, probably a little bit further than that when I last stopped playing. Watched the Endwalker trailer, and I've heard good things about Heavenward and onwards. I haven't played Heavenward, so I got to ultimate weapon, beat it, and then I stopped. So I want to experience the story, and I want to experience it with you guys, and hope you guys enjoy this as well. What was it that first attracted you to it? Why do we become adventurer? For power. Power? As in, power to do good, like protecting the weak and fighting for what's right and all that. I thought that was what you meant. Well, adventurers do get up to a lot of fighting, that's for sure. You'll never be short of a chance to polish your warcraft in the adventuring business. Once we make port, you best sign yourself up at the Adventurers Guild. That'll set you on the right path. And it wouldn't hurt to join a guild neither. Limsa's home to a few, so if you fancy learning how to swing an axe or even sling a spell, you should think about seeking one out. Just remember though, there's more important things than fortune and glory, such as breathing. Ain't no profit in being dead, and that's a fact. When I first started playing this again, when I resubbed it, I absolutely forgot how to play. All I remember was pressing the space bar to jump, and I think it was C to bring up the character details. So hopefully by redoing the New Game Plus, everything will come back to me and I'll learn the rotation, because I absolutely have no idea of the weapons rotation right now for my level 50 Dragoon. What is the world coming to? Pirates firing on a ship flying in so many colours? Guys that either have a boatload of balls or bug all for brains. So my first MMO I ever played was Final Fantasy XI, and then when 14 came out, I just wanted to jump on it straight away because of 11, but 14 wasn't what I expected. They had loads of they had stamina gauges and other things that deter you from progressing. And then they updated it to ARR, and it got better. And then I heard Heavenwards is when the story gets really good. So I'm actually looking forward to that. Nope, we've been hit to Limsa before. What was your guys' first MMO that you played? Was it Final Fantasy XI, the old school MMOs, or was it more recently? A lot of MMOs nowadays aren't subscription based. They're all free to play, and then you just buy loot boxes or stuff like that. Behold, Limsa Lominsa, a nation blessed by the ocean's bounty and beloved of Lumion, a goddess of navigation.
On a windswept isle in the southwestern corner of the realm, amidst the roiling waves of the Lotama Sea, lies the maritime city-state of Limsa Lominsa. To this haven for bandits and brigands, cutthroats and curs, seekers of both freedom and fortune, comes a lone adventurer. Lone yet not alone, for the hero's arrival has drawn the gaze of the nation's patron deity, Limlane. What realm-shaking fate has she descried in the churning waters of this mortal's future?
And here's where we part ways, son. I'm off to the markets to deliver me wares, and it's on to the high road for me. Here, I want you to have this, a way of thanks for saving me ass earlier. Hey, you never did tell me your name, did you? Well, here's an idea. Come the sort of storied personage I can brag about having met. Now consider square.
Through peril and hardship, discovery and triumph, may the navigator guide this brave soul on his life's voyage. Till sea swallows all.
Hey, you there. I mean you. This is my district, and I make it my business to know all the scum that mushes up in it. Ah, an adventurer fresh off the boat, is it? Well then. Allow one of Limsa finest to set you on the right path. Up to it, lad. Haven't got all day. Right, okay guys. So, we're here at the Drowning Wrench. And we've got to talk to this guy to start our main quest. We've got to talk to Badaron. Basically, what he says is how Limsa became Limsa. It was full of pirates before, and now it's bustling with pirates as well and other common folks. And the quest he sets for us is to explore the city-state. He wants us to go to touch an Aetheryte, go to not touch it up, attune. I should use the word attune. Touching is the wrong word. Attune with the Aetheryte. Go to the marketplace and go to your class guild. Basically, it's just a quick tutorial quest. You familiarize yourself of the city. I won't show us going around Limsa because that's just a bit boring. We'll go straight into the new game plus after this. After he finishes speaking. Because we want to go to the meat of the story. I want to find out more of the story as well. And try and get to Heavenwards. If you guys played this before, What do you think about Heaven Walls? All I know is the story gets really, really good. Whereas ARR has more fetch quests to start off with, but apparently they trimmed it down now. So hopefully it won't take us too long to finish off ARR. If people do enjoy these videos that I'm making of the main story quest, I'll try and carry it on. The Yellow Jackets here, they're basically the patrols of the city, and they thought you was in contact with the pirates that attacked the ship. But this guy, Baderon, he's got a soft spot for adventurers. So I told him, nah, bugger off, mate. But why? Welcome to Limsa Laminza, where the sea's as green as the faces of me patrons, after a few too many black belly whiskies. Now take a moment to gather your wits, and we'll get started with learning your ways of the city. So that's the tutorial done, and boom! We're our level 50 Dragoon, and we can start. I'll start by showing you where I got up to. So, up to here, level 50, build on a stone. I have no idea what all this is, to be honest. What I remember is this one? Fighting ultimate weapon. I think it's this one. Rest, I can't remember. So let's start this adventure together. Right, new quest, new game plus 3. Resume. Part 1. Yes. New game plus mode. Onto the Summerfield. So this is the quest after you've explored Limsa, where Baderon tells you to go to find Aetheryte, go to the market, then you come back to here, and it will give you the next main scenario quest. Wants us to lend a hand at Summerfield Farms? Still Limsa, are ya, Eon? How'd you fancy a trip outside the city walls? I'd like you to visit an orchard by the name of Summerfield Farms. Ever heard of the place? The owner, Stalwern, is an old mate of mine. He's got himself a crew of mostly formed pirate types, if you can believe that, and has been trying to get a bit of life back to the fields after calamity ruined the soil. He mentioned needing another hand or two. Your name sprang to mind. I'll give you a glowing recommendation, so make sure you work hard and impress the old bastard. You need directions? The place ain't hard to find. Just take the Sapphire Gate out of the city and follow the road northeast. Alright. Let's go to Summerfields. We've got the crystal there already, so we can actually just teleport. One thing I want to say is, what is this? I have no idea what this green bud is. If you guys know, let me know in the comment section. Okay, Summerfield Farms. Where is he? Where's Stelworm? I think he was here if I remember correctly. There he is. Ah, you must be the adventurer Balduran promised to send along. Aeon Saga, wasn't it? You honoured his word, so that's a good start. I'm Stelworm, the old bastard, as Balduran lightly described me, and this here's my humble orchid. A good number of the lads and lasses working here once terrorised the high seas, and if you're wondering why I employed these scrags, well, they used to crew my pirate ship. But the calamity did for our ship like it did for so many others, and I was sore wounded into the bargain. I had to feed myself and my crew somehow, and Admiral Melby's initiative to get us landlocked barracudas working the field seemed too fine an offer to refuse. Well, it turns out you can take the pirate away from the sea, but you can't take the sea away from the pirate. A lot of my blokes just never took to tending the soil, you see. And unfortunately, the Potanis I called in to train them have been wringing their hands in black despair. With so much work piling up, I need a tougher soul like you to step in and help where it's needed. That was an easy quest. I have a mind to set you a task, Saga, but before I do, I need to be sure you're properly kitted up. Dude, I'm level 50 Dragoon. Look at my gear. Pirates don't come to parley with dandies, you understand? It might well be that the ones that have traded in their cutlasses for quarters, but they're still rogues at heart. I know a solid set of gear when I see it. Come back when you think you're more suitably equipped. I think I'm more than capable right now. Let's check out our gear. Onion armor. Ah, so I'm missing the body, hands, and waist for my Dragoon set. Damn. Yep, I should be all fine. These are all level 5 and above. Ah, Saga. That aura of confidence tells me you're not been idle since we last met. I hope I read you right. Or I have a task that requires the attention of a capable adventurer. Might that adventurer be you? That's me, alright. That's me. Or you can ask this guy. I'm sure he can help out as well. Good to hear. Then I shall lay before you the sorry tale. You all have heard rumours of the abductions, aye? Citizens have been disappearing from every corner of Limsa as if plucked from the face of Hydaelyn, boots and all, by an unseen hand. And what's this got to do with Summerfield Farms, you might ask? Well, that remains to be seen. But it seems a collection of bright and savoury fellas with azure tattooed faces has been creeping up on edges of the fields and spying on my human. Now, I doubt anyone would enjoy being scrutinised by such savages at the best of times, but the farmlands are convinced that they're the kidnappers of rumour, come for their hides. Needless to say, they're beside themselves with worry, and they're worth suffering for it, which is the very last thing I need when my old crewmate are still getting used to their new jobs. 'Tis a struggle to get them to leave the farmhouse of a morning. Well, it looks like he wants us to go and fight the kidnappers. I suggest you begin by having a look around Sea Song Grotto. If reports are to believe, our unwelcome visitors have occupied that place. Be careful though, Saga. I couldn't say for sure what manner of miscreants we're dealing with here. If they are kidnappers, well, just be on guard, alright? Well, I think we can handle this quest. Oh, Carbuncle! 2 of them! When did you guys appear? I think you can do this. Wave? Yeah, wave to Carbuncle. Okay. So, we need to go to Sea Song Grotto. Which is just there. Not too far, so let's go for it. I've got a mount, but I can't remember how to call our mounts. This is the only thing I know. Sprint. If you guys do know how to call a mount, let me know. I'm at the spot. Oh, is it a cave? Oh, there's a cave down here. Ouch. Didn't know that. I didn't know you could get hurt from jumping from that high. Right, this should pop the kidnappers. Okay. We can do this. We can do this.
I am the waves that bear. I am the winds that guide.
Ah, voice acting. I should have more of these voice acting.
I am the evening stars. I am the morning sky. I am born of the sea, and there shall I die. Thus reads the sailor's requiem, carved into yonder stone. Such words well describe the manner in which the citizens of Limsa Lominsa live their lives. It is both a litany against misfortune for those out on the waves, and a prayer that the souls of those who perish on land might find their way back to the sea. Ah, you are the adventurer I've seen around Summerford Farms. I thought myself on the trail of the kidnappers, but it would seem I have missed my mark. Or perhaps not. As I suspected, the etheric disturbance here is no natural occurrence. Nor is it a coincidence that the two of us should come here in search of those responsible for the disappearances, only to be attacked. But who stands to benefit from the keeping of this secret? Oh, such thoughts must wait. Let us attend to the task at hand, unpleasant though it be.
Alright, let's go. If I remember her correctly, she's Yoshida? And I think back attacks do more damage. Right, guys? I guess since I'm level synced, I can't do as much damage. Otherwise, the level 50 Dragon against this frenzied mossback didn't take too long. So what is, we can do combos here. Oh, okay. Ambushed by these bogies. Whoa, another one. Whoa. But there's still no match for us. Okay, I think I'm getting the hang of this now. So I just need to rearrange my skills at the bottom. And I need to know how to pull up my mount.
Phew!
Ah, remember, we have the power of echo, don't we? That's to look back into the past, or in the future.
Hear, feel, think. Crystal bearer. I am Hydaelyn, all made one. A light there once was that shone throughout this realm, yet it hath since grown dim. And as it hath faltered, so hath darkness risen up in its stead, presaging an end to life. For the sake of all, I beseech thee, deliver us from this fate. The power to banish the darkness dwelleth in the crystals of light. Journey forth and lay claim to them. By thy deeds shall the crystals reveal themselves to thee. Only believe, for the light liveth in thy heart.
Awake again? Are we? Aha! The poor creature's fury was kindled with cruel forethought. See this blade? I found it in the Gubu's back. I have seen knives of this kind before. They are most commonly used for the cutting of rope. It would appear our culprits are seafaring men of some persuasion, piratical being the most probable. In any event, you seem much recovered from your sudden affliction. I confess, I was rather taken aback when you collapsed at the very moment of our victory. Mayhap a surfeit of ether? I beg your pardon. A towering crystal. I'm sure I don't... Oh! Well, well. This has been a day of unexpected revelations. I must continue my investigation. In the meantime, I suggest you deliver this knife to your patron, along with a warning concerning the pirate's probable involvement in this murky business. The days ahead promise little rest, I fear. May our paths cross again, under the light of the crystal.
Alright guys, so we've got delivered a knife back to Summerfield Farms. What I'm going to do, I'm going to stop here for now and we'll continue the story in our next episode. Thank you for watching guys, and I'll see you guys next time.